Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to do something cool. We're cracking open the blueprint of our food to find the essential components hiding inside. We're going to break down the 7 crucial nutrients your body needs to not just survive, but to really, truly thrive.
All right, think about it this way. Have you ever pictured your body as a massive, non-stop construction project? I mean, every single day it's building, it's repairing, and it's generating energy. And the secret power that makes all of that happen? Well, it's hiding in plain sight, right there on your plate.
You know, before any builder can even think about starting a project, they need a blueprint. They've got to understand the materials they're working with. For us, that means we first have to understand what nutrients actually are.
So, what are we really talking about here? It's actually pretty simple. A nutrient is just a substance we get from food that our body uses for, well, everything. Growth, energy, development, they're the fundamental workers making it all possible.
And get this, it all boils down to 7 main classes of these essential nutrients. We're going to walk through every single one so you can see exactly how they all fit together to build a healthy body.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the power source. Think of these first nutrients as the fuel for your body's entire construction crew. I mean, without energy, the project doesn't even get off the ground.
So what's the primary fuel source for that engine? That would be carbohydrates. From the bread and rice on our plates to the fruit in our hands, these are the nutrients that give us the raw power we need to get through the day.
And look, this isn't just about physical energy for running or lifting, it's way more critical than that. Carbohydrates are the main fuel for our brain. Our ability to focus, to learn, and to think clearly is directly powered by them.
But, and this is a big but, not all carbs are created equal, not even close. You can think of it like this. You've got your slow-burning logs versus your quick-burning kindling. Complex carbs, from things like whole grains, they provide a slow, steady release of energy. It's like a campfire. But simple carbs from sugary drinks, they give you a quick spike and then a crash. It's like a firework. So choosing the right fuel is key.
All right, let's move on to our next energy provider, fats. Now, I know, fats have gotten a really bad rap over the years. But the truth is, healthy fats are absolutely essential for our diet. I mean, just look at this list. Healthy fats, we're talking about the good stuff you find in avocados or olive oil. They're like the Swiss Army knife of nutrients. Sure, they provide energy, but they also build cell membranes, help you absorb other key nutrients, and even support your brain function. They're a vital part of the team.
Okay, so power is sorted. The lights are on. Now we need the actual building materials, the bricks, the mortar, the steel scaffolding that create the very structure of our bodies.
And the absolute star of the show in this category is protein. If carbs are the fuel for the construction site, then protein is the steel and concrete you use to build the skyscraper.
Yeah, this really nails it. Protein is the main structural part of our cells. It breaks down into these little things called amino acids, which are literally the building blocks used to construct and repair every single tissue in your body. So, where do we find these incredible building blocks for our project? Well, you can find them in foods like lean meats, dairy products, and nuts, all fantastic sources to keep your body's construction going strong.
But hold on, protein isn't doing all the heavy lifting alone. Our structure also needs minerals. Think of these as the essential fittings, the wiring, and the mortar that hold the whole structure together and make sure everything functions the way it's supposed to.
You know, from the calcium that builds strong bones to the potassium in bananas that helps regulate our fluid balance, minerals play thousands of vital roles. And the good news is, they're abundant in everyday foods just like these. All right, our building is standing. Now it's time to bring in the specialists. The on-site support crew that manages operations, keeps the site safe from invaders, and handles all the day-to-day maintenance. So this support crew has 2 key members. First, you've got vitamins. Think of them as the project managers and the security guards all rolled into one. They do everything from fighting off infections to regulating hormones, making sure the entire project stays on schedule and is well protected. And then you have fiber. This is your indispensable maintenance and cleanup crew. It's crucial for digestive health, managing blood sugar, and just keeping the entire system running smoothly. Both of them are specialists we just can't do without. Okay, we've covered our energy, our building materials, and the specialist support crew. But you know what? Every great construction project is built on one thing above all else, a solid foundation. And for our bodies, that foundation is something we often take for granted.
And this question sets it up perfectly.
Do you know drinking water does more than just quench your thirst? The answer, as you can probably guess, is a powerful, definitive yes.
Here's the thing about water. It is the single most essential nutrient. It's the environment in which all these other amazing processes happen. It's absolutely vital for keeping every single part of your body functioning properly. Without it, the entire project just grinds to a halt.
So let's bring this all home. We've looked at all the individual components in action. Now let's see what the finished project looks like, how all these materials combine to create a healthy plate.
This table is basically our blueprint summary, our cheat sheet. You've got your energy from carbohydrates, your building blocks from proteins, your cellular support from fats, the specialist crew of vitamins and minerals, the cleanup crew, fiber, and the absolute foundation of it all, water. Each one has a specific job, and they all have to work together.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that you are the architect of your own body. You have the blueprint now, and you know what each of the 7 essential materials is for. The only question left is, what will you choose to build your next meal with?